Patrick, good to have you with us.
Good morning.
A very unconventional tie-up between a helicopter company and Uber. What is this all about?
Well, we are very excited about it. Air taxi is the next wave in our industry, and it's very important for us to make sure we are among the disruptors to think about what should be transportation in the next 10 to 20 years. So we are very excited about the partnership we have announced a few weeks ago with Uber. Just 2 weeks ago, we were at the CES convention in Vegas, showing our new air taxi concept there. So we are not going to see air taxi flying tomorrow, but it's much closer than what people think.
When is that then? In 5 to 10 years? My colleague was just asking whether she's going to be able to use her app to call for a helicopter taxi.
Well, we can do that today. It exists already in countries like Indonesia, very close to where we are today, or in New York. You have some of our customers already using app to book their helicopter flights. But I would say for the air taxi, we believe that by mid-2020s or mid-2025, we will be there flying, we will see the first aircraft flying.
Okay, these are the air taxis. Let's talk about the commercial business, the commercial helicopters. For a very long time, demand was sluggish, challenging. Has there been a turnaround?
Yes, you're right. The last 3 years have been actually a bad cycle for the industry. We have been all suffering across the board. But I'm glad to say that this part of the world, and China in particular, is booming. And we have been talking about the Chinese market for many years now. And I'm glad to say that 2017 was an incredible year for Bell Helicopter. We booked more than 200 helicopters in China alone last year. And this is more than what we have seen from all the other regions of the world combined. So it's true that the industry is still suffering, but I'm glad to say that because of the boom we see in Asia Pacific and China in particular, overall the industry is recovering.
So would you say that the growth in Asia can compensate for the slowdown you see elsewhere in the US and Europe perhaps?
It does. I mean, when you look at the numbers, we have taken, as I said, more orders from China than we have taken from the US markets. So it's something we had not anticipated back a few years ago. So I think it's because of China, the industry is doing much better than before.
Can sentiment change? We talked about how, within a span of just 2 days, the US markets have given up all the gains it saw for the year 2018. Do you think sentiment, investor sentiment will change? I
don't think so. I think the foundation for the industry is still there. People are buying helicopters because they have a need, a mission to fulfill. And I don't see the connection right away with the stock market. I mean, we have seen what happened over the last 2 days, but we feel that our customers have a mission to fulfill. They need helicopters, and they have a long-term need, so it's not impacted by the short term you might see on the stock market itself.
All right, Patrick Moulay, we have to leave it there.